Ladies and gentlemen, maybe let me introduce you to the two filmmakers from the Tribeca Film Festival. Let's actually you maybe introduce yourself better. Like, can you speak a little bit who you are, like what do you do at Tribeca?
My name is Alec and I'm a director of the short documentary Nando, which is having its world premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival.
My name is Igal Albala. I'm the producer of the short documentary Nando, which had its world premiere last Thursday in Hudson Yards, and it was beautiful.
You just told me that you met the other day Goldberg. Do you think the significance of meeting important people in the film industry will bring attention to the film?
I think it's an honor to be at this film festival. It's very renowned. It has many incredible, talented people, such as Whoopi Goldberg, and created in partnership with Robert De Niro. And so, I think just to have a film in the vicinity of these individuals is a great honor. And so, hopefully, that gives a little validity to the film as well.
Can you talk a little bit about the film, the story, the reasons why people should watch it? Because I saw the trailer, it's pretty kind of mesmerizing story, how you move the camera out.
Yeah, well, the film was shot in Rio de Janeiro, and it basically tells the story about a little kid in a favela in Rio de Janeiro who dreams about seeing beyond the harsh reality that he lives in. And well, I believe that's the reality of Nando. It's the reality of thousands of kids in Rio de Janeiro, and what Alec managed to do as well in terms of the creative process and the way it's structured poetically. I think it is something very beautiful that can inspire a lot of people as well.
What is the significance of filming in such a dangerous neighborhoods? Did you worry that, let's say you bring expensive equipment like a red camera and people can still, because of that, like your camera, you bring danger to yourself. But how do you disguise like filming in that kind of environment?
Go for it.
So I think you cannot go and just try to get into a favela with your equipment and your camera and just show up. Because as you said, it's a vulnerable place, but there was any single moment that we wanted to portray a favela as something dangerous. We know that the quality of the people that lives in the favela, they are so generous and they are like the best kind of people that we've met. So that's why we had to start doing some research and trying to get to meet people beforehand that they live in the favela, and yeah, that was the case.
Did you bring security?
No.
Guards?
No.
What film can do to change the situation, to make it less dangerous for the folks? Do you think that your film has a significance in that regard?
I mean, the fact that we are such a lean team, it was just the two of us. So as I was saying before, if we manage to know people inside the favela that can walk take us around it, and so we can start building more confidence and getting to know more people, that makes it easier for us as filmmakers.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, in terms of the art and what it can do, hopefully for the community, is we hope that it can bring a sense of humanity to these areas when too often they're portrayed as it's just portrayed in a negative light, and it kind of strips the humanity too often from these places. And the story of Nando is that these kids and these dreams and that pure innocence is in there as well.
Okay, can you talk a little bit about why you do what's the mission? You could probably film a commercial, or you can film some kind of business project, spending that time and making money. But you decide to give your time to the noble cause. What's the significance? Do you come from really wealthy families, or you just want to make a difference? What's the purpose of that?
No, I think I used to live in a favela in Rio de Janeiro many years ago, and similar to what I was just saying, there is a deep humanity in there, and there's a lot of beauty within these areas. And so I really wanted to try and tell this story to try and hopefully change people's viewpoint of these areas, in terms of there are these kids in there are these very innocent people. They do have very harsh realities at times, but there's also so much beauty within them.
Okay. Can you talk a little bit about the plot for the child? So, like, what's the idea? Like, a lot of people come to that kind of part of the world. A lot of people come to that part of the world, and rapists and molesters do all kind of bad things to the kids. How that film can change that kind of narrative?
For that type of thing, again, it's just hopefully trying to give them more of a sound like a broken record, but just trying to bring that humanity to these places and show that these kids and that innocence is in there. And so, but it's not really our intention to comment on those types of things specifically. But I think in general, I do think the overall hope is to bring that sense of humanity and recognition that these kids and those things are in these favelas.
Okay. Is there any, like, maybe a sad story or fun story that you can share about the film production? It was so just two of you. Anything comes to your mind as far as filming production nowadays?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the single fact that we had to suspend and like cancel many days of shooting because we wanted to go there and film, but shooting started between like cartels or drug dealers, between them or with the police. So that's like something that for them is like, for Nando, that's something very normal. And it's sad to think that having like shootings all the time is something normal for a kid of like a 10-year-old kid, as Alec was saying, like his innocence and their dreams are present over there as well, but they see themselves trapped a little bit because of this situation. So that we experienced that by having to cancel like production many times, and it took months to get like one single shot that we were looking for.
What about significance of being at Tribeca? You can go to Toronto Film Festival, you can do streaming online on Amazon and different places. You choose to come here. What's the purpose for the distribution? What Toronto Film Festival can do? Because this is not your first time coming to Tribeca Film Festival, right? You attend a festival in the past, correct?
Yes.
So, why did you come back to show your film? Why do you enter the competition? What are your chances to win?
I think Tribeca was always the dream for us because we both spent time here in New York, and the origination of these ideas happened first here in New York. We filmed it in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, but it was kind of a full circle moment when we got into Tribeca Film Festival. And it's also an honor that it's the first major in-person film festival since the pandemic started, and so that was very important for us to experience the festival in person, and so that was a big reason why we hope to do Tribeca.
Thank you so much for coming and seeing me. Like, even we had some changes like last week. Where folks can see the film? Like, what's the for general public ability to see actually the film?
Yeah, so the short film was screened in Hudson Yard last Thursday, which was something very emotional and significant for us. But now the film is available in Tribeca's online platform. So if you go on Tribeca's website, you will see probably the chance to get the short pass, and you can buy that for I think $20 or $25, and you can stream every single short at the festival, and all of them are amazing. We were at the Go Big section, which was the one that is like sports related. All of them are amazing, and also we're planning our festival run. So we're starting at Tribeca. We have more festivals to come that we cannot yet disclose, but we do have some festivals coming, so that people can also like stream that as well. And you can check it out at Instagram, Nando Short Film, at Nando Short Film. We will be posting there frequently where are we going in terms of festivals, so there will be other spaces as well to check the film.
What steps do you take to win the awards? What kind of public media? I'm grateful to the lady that set up the interview for us. What are steps do you take to promote the film?
Yeah, go take it.
Instagram, I see, was one.
Yeah, this promotion and us talking about the film, we love it and we love the film and we work so hard on it, but it's really not to win the festival. We are very grateful to be here. If it happens, it happens, but really that would just be the cherry on top of it all, because this has already been such an honor to be having the world premiere of the film at Tribeca Film Festival and speaking about the film to outlets like yourself, and it's an honor to speak with you guys, to everyone, and yeah.
Thank you.